We need to get into the conversation as well. You tell me when we want to get into it, Mayor, because all you have to do is go look at my responses on Twitter to know that this is an absolute Shiano show of a conversation.
Oh, we have to do this.
Cam Ward and how many people are out on him.
It is a loud group of people on the internet that is out on Cam Ward through 7 games.
It's also there's also some completely inappropriate responses to me as well, but, to be expected, I guess. But anyway, just to set it all up, Buck Rising tweeted yesterday, so are we ready to have a Cam Ward conversation or nah? To which I quote tweeted the eye roll emoji.
Oh, no.
And said, rookie quarterback in the league with no help, 7 games in, and a fired coach. Come on at Buck Rising. Relax. Like Aaron Rodgers relax style, right?
RELAX.
Thank you, Zeffy. Relax.
Buck doing what he's doing.
The response is mind-boggling.
I know. I
to me.
attached myself to that little text strand too, or tweet strand.
That was a terrible idea
Oh my
because
gosh.
you just saw the worst of humanity in Nashville.
Not going on in there.
Yes. I mean, the absolute worst that includes stuff that I cannot say on air because we will all be fired.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. And also a couple tweets telling me that I'm a female and my brain is small and I need to get back in the kitchen. And clearly,
Your response to that one was golden.
if you...
I don't know if you put it out publicly, but like to us, it was
I'm like,
really funny.
if you listen to our show, you'll realize how dumb the get back in the kitchen thing is. But,
yeah, like you don't even know where the kitchen is. So
I don't even know what the hell a kitchen is. I mean, I had an absolute, well, I do know what the kitchen is because that is where my wine is. But I had an absolute meltdown because our microwave broke. For the record, still broken, hasn't been fixed. But luckily, my crazy, obnoxious Georgia fan neighbor brought me an extra one that I could put on my island and utilize because that is the only way I can eat or cook anything when my husband's not around. So,
yes,
I appreciate your get back in the kitchen stuff, but yeah, come up with something better.
also, she does have an air fryer, but she does not know how to use
I
the
don't know how to
air
use
fryer.
that damn thing.
I'm going to come over and just teach you how to use it.
I need you to do that. I also need you to teach me how to use TikTok and what else? I don't know, some other things that
Catch a snake.
people do.
Catch a snake.
Yeah. Anyway, so back to Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Why are we...
Are you out on him?
No!
615-737-1045.
What are we
Is the number. What about,
Cam Ward?
yeah, Cam Ward. You guys out on Cam Ward?
I'm not. But I will say, golly. Oh, and let me address this too. So a lot of people on social media were saying, boy, I can't wait to hear you talk about Cam Ward like you were talking about Will Levis. Well, first of all, I was going to correct this real quick.
Tell him.
Will Levis coming into it was a Nathaniel coming out of college to me. It wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The other part was...
Year 2. He had 2 years.
Yeah, but I'm saying coming out of college.
I get it.
Like,
I'm
this
just
wasn't
saying
even-
people are wanting to compare Will Levis's second year to Cam Ward's first 7 games.
I'm not even comparing the
I'm like-
person.
But Levis was not a rookie.
No, he
we
wasn't.
were
Exactly.
talking about that. How
Exactly.
many games did Levis...
That's what I'm saying.
How many games did Levis start and play in his first year?
Good question. I think
He
6?
came in against the Falcons, right?
Yes. So
I
that
don't remember.
was...
I'm going to look. I'll look.
I think it was 6.
I think it was right around now.
I can't remember.
Everybody.
But everybody that's like, oh, because trust me, this was all over my Twitter feed. Oh, you guys are not going after Cam like you did Levis.
9 stars, baby.
9. Okay. I thought it was 6 or 7.
I did too.
6, 7. 6, 7. Okay.
Bev
so
loves
She
it.
got
I
me doing. I can't wait to
love
listen to it now.
7.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Coach Satterfield for Cincinnati said something. He was like, I mean, I think we have like 6 or 7, blah, blah, blah. And I started laughing at our coaches meeting.
No.
Everybody was
Didn't
like,
even know
what?
why you were laughing.
Yeah, he got it after a second. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Babs has
I'm
been
a
a kid.
child.
I've been a
I'm a
kid.
child. But anyway, so Levis had 9 games under his belt when he came in. And we gave him all the leeway in his second year.
Yep.
But you cannot compare Levis in coming off of 9 games and our reaction to his mistakes that he was making to this with Cam Ward. You can't.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Cam
It is not
almost?
the same.
Did y'all see him almost pull a Levis?
Dude, he did it in week 1.
He was about to pitch it, and
he tucked it. Yeah.
And he tucked it and went down. I thought that was interesting.
The other part
I mean,
of
he's
it,
7
too,
games
though,
in.
He's coming off of that. Like, Cam was in New York for the Heisman race. So it's an expectation. Plus, he was number 1. I never had an expectation for Will Levis. I was waiting on the train to wreck. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So, speaking for me, you know what I mean? That's where that lies.
Well, so speaking for me, this is my argument and why I went at Buck about his tweet too. Are we going to have a conversation about Cam Ward? Nah. Well, he's 7 games in. He's 7 games in with his head coach fired, with a change in play caller in the middle of his rookie season, with no weapons. And somebody came at me on Twitter too, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was or your name. Otherwise, I'd give you your credit. And said he's got good receivers. So I said, okay, who are his good receivers? DK. This is what was listed back to me. DK,
rookie.
Io Manor,
rookie,
and Van Jefferson.
Yeah, come on.
I love Jefferson.
2 of those are 4th-round rookies, too.
2 of those are rookies, and they're 4th-round picks. And Van Jefferson, listen, I love Van Jefferson, but that is not considered a great receiver in the NFL.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, my question to all of that, and I was not surprised by it because, you know, people love to get going. But, like, why do we have to decide on a guy 7 games in? Like, why do we have to rush to that? Why can't we just...
You trash already.
And speaking for me, you guys spoke for yourselves, and I will speak for myself. In the offseason, I said, here's the thing that's different about that guy. We know about the leadership having been around him. We know about the maturity level. We know about the foundation of who he is and what he is as a player. What did I also say? He's a rookie quarterback. He's going to have good moments and bad moments. But we know foundationally what he is, so I'm gonna give him plenty of time. 7 games? We're going to decide whether or not a guy's a quarterback or not?
That's why you're going to have to bring in a guy with experience that can get Cam Ward to buy into what he's trying to get him to do.
Yeah.
So another perspective, when you watch Cam play, Cam wants to play like Cam.
And he's not able to.
You're not able to.
Mm-mm.
And
some of it you're never going to be able to in the NFL.
Bingo.
And he has to learn that.
And the other part is it's not beneficial for you, especially right now, to play like you with this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you could see these guys prosper a little bit more, DK, Alec Ayamana, Lockett, Calvin Ridley as well, if you were to take what they were trying to. For Brian Callahan, he was trying to do the dink and dunk. That probably was what they needed to do. In order to play like you and take over a game, these other dudes out here, like, they on that level, man. Across from you, them dudes on that level. Can't play like that. You can't wheel and deal. People saying they want to see them cook, let them go hurry up. Can't play like that in the NFL. Nobody, Mahomes and them don't even play like that in the NFL. Josh Allen and them don't even play like that in the Lamar Jackson, they go to the huddle, man. It's hard to play like that in the NFL. If you just saying, well, mano y mano, we going to line up and beat you with a team that's constructed as this team is constructed. Maybe you can get away with that with veteran teams every now and then, but it ain't about – even the greats, Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Peyton is a little different because he gets to the line and does a little – him and Tom Brady. But this ain't draw it in the dirt, snap the ball, roll out, and just go play ball. You can't do that, man. And it's at a detriment of everybody else. If you watch everybody else, it's a reason why receivers are being – not overthrown, but thrown behind them. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't on the same accord, in my opinion. And I think that's a little bit of that is trying to protect, and I think Cam is a little bit impatient. So he got to learn to.
He's got to learn.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why you got to have somebody
he's
respect
got
that
that
come in and do it, though.
mentality too, from a standpoint of just wanting to win so bad, and he's making poor decisions.
Right.
And I
And
mean,
you feel the heat, you're
the
number one.
fumbled snap. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That shouldn't.
That can't keep.
Oh, he's a turnover
One time
machine
it could have
right now.
happened. You can't
It's
keep
bad,
on.
and part of
Had
that
the ball
is
and it gonna
just
pop out, yeah.
like, dude, it is bad.
It is bad. He's playing bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt
You
about
can
that.
play your way when you get a hang of it. Ain't nobody riding a horse that just ain't never rode a horse before. You get on that horse playing around, you're going to get bucked off. You better respect it. So you be in control of this ship, you got to respect it.
And I'm going to make this clear. I am not sitting here and saying Cam Ward is great. He's this.
No.
I am not doing that.
Lizzetto.
1,000% not doing it. But I also feel like we have seen some things to where you see the future in him.
Small flashes.
And I am not ready after 7 games and changes in play caller and all of that with a seriously inconsistent offensive line. I'm not ready to write him off or have the conversation that Cam Ward is trash.
Great point, Stoney.
You know what I mean?
Yep, I totally agree.
What did Stoney say?
My bad. I said that out loud. I was trying to say that in my head while he was speaking.
Read it.
He said, people obsess over Mahomes and Allen making plays out of structure, not realizing those dudes are elite within structure.
That's right.
To begin with, and just hit a couple of those unscripted plays a game. Bingo.
Yep.
That's it. And Cam has that flash in him, but you can't. That's not your game. Maybe that's your game. It ain't everybody else's game around you. Like Zylan and them need to be able to block right here. Latham need to be able to block right here and know you're going to be right here. Like, that's the script.
Right.
How many times in that first half did he go off script? When we keep on saying the first half looked great. Mm-hmm. I wonder why. He was sitting there in the pocket. It wasn't panic. It wasn't rolling out unless it was scripted. Like, it was, you did what we asked you to do, too. So that's part of it as well.
I mean, he's limited with what he has to work, with which he has to work. No run game at all.
No.
Wide receivers that cannot.
I mean, and Levis had that at least a little bit. Or,
receiving targets that cannot create space.
For a minute.
Yeah, I'm not even comparing the two of those.
Yeah.
Like,
But that was, But even when they do create space, like he's off kilter with the throw.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody brought up Peyton Manning, which is a popular thing. So through 7 games, Peyton Manning was 1-6 and had 14 interceptions.
Yeah, but you also knew, okay.
But
But did people know back then that he was still? Were there enough flashes?
No, people.
I don't remember.
The draft there was a healthy debate who was better, Ryan Leaf and Peyton Manning. So,
I
there were
that.
a lot of people because the cool thing was to be anti-Peyton.
Yep.
And we're going to jump on Ryan Leaf. And so when Peyton struggled at the beginning of that season, a lot of people were rolling around going, oh, that dude ain't it.
Yep.
And so it was like, if we were to say, like, give the guy a chance. He's got an incredible arm. Like, he studies film like nobody. Like, he's going to be great. People would laugh at you. It was that bad.
I got a back end for this, too.
All right, more next. 3HL 1045 this home. 615-737-1045. Rob in Nashville. Rob, what up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Nope.
I'm going to say this now. I got a whole lot to say, but
Darn,
as far as the quarterback situation, let's talk about something, though. I think the reason why people is so upset with this quarterback situation and comparing with Will Levis, well, Will Levis wasn't drafted as high as this quarterback we got.
True.
Okay, and if you're a fan, you're looking at, okay, these are professionals. And then you're looking at, okay, he might not just be a good fit for here. Why would you draft a guy with that type of, rank and not have nobody around him? That makes no sense. So he might not be a good fit here. That don't mean he's a bad quarterback. But to me, it's the people who drafted. Those are the ones the fans ought to be mad at. It's not necessarily the quarterback's fault, okay? because he ain't got nobody to throw to. He looks bad because he don't have nobody in the system. Now, who does that fall on? Whoever drafted. We had people that was, good players here. They let them go. So then what they doing, they keep on recycling, starting over new. Okay, we're going to be better. We're going to be better. But how are we going to get better if nobody on the team it's been there a while? You got all rookies on here. Just tell me. Somebody tell me. Explain that. That don't make
Well, let me ask you a question. And I appreciate the call, Rob. Are you done with Cam Ward? Like, do you think that he can develop into a good quarterback given time and given weapons, or
I'm gonna tell you what.
You think he's just not good?
I think you know what. And just watching him, and y'all mark my word. Put this on tape. He fumbles too much. He probably a good guy, like Mariota. Probably he reminds me of Mariota. He's a good guy. He mean well. But for this team, he don't have the players around him to be fumbling like that because nobody's going to be able to pick up the pieces for him. Nobody has time to wait on him to develop. That's like you going to a job. Okay, you're supposed to be, like able to do the job on a regular job. Okay, they put you in that job they expect for you to do it. Not develop. They want you to be already knowing how to do it. This guy's a professional. He's getting paid top dollars. Why are everybody keep saying we need to wait for him to develop? No, you picked him because you knew that, yes, he wasn't all the way there, but this guy ought to be developed. Okay?
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it.
Enough.
Appreciate it, man. Good call. No, you're good. Appreciate you. 615-737-1045. Yeah.
Good points. Yep.
Not every first-round quarterback is good out the gate, though. I mean, and every situation is different. He is not playing well.
No,
there is no doubt about that.
Ain't close to playing well.
Turnover machine.
Okay, so I'm so glad you brought that up because I had Zeph pull all the rookie. What did you pull? Last 7?
I pulled all the first overall quarterbacks since 2016. So Jared Goff till now.
Okay. And the rookie records.
Yes.
Of them.
They all had a losing record. Jared Goff was 0-7. Baker Mayfield 6-7. Kyler Murray 5-10-1. Trevor Lawrence 3-14. Caleb Williams 5-12. Joe Burrow 2-7-1. Bryce Young 2-14.
What about turnovers from those quarterbacks?
Lots of turnovers. Jared Goff had Jared Goff only played in 7 games because he came in the middle of the season. 12 turnovers in 7 games. Baker Mayfield had 21 turnovers in his 13 starts.
And, I mean, he was a disaster for years.
Kyler Murray had 17 turnovers in his rookie season. Trevor Lawrence had 17 interceptions, 9 fumbles, so 26 turnovers for him. Caleb Williams, 16 turnovers. Joe Burrow had 14 turnovers, but he only played in 10 games because he got hurt. Bryce Young had 21 turnovers, 10 interceptions, 11 fumbles.
So Burrow had 2 wins in his first 10 games?
Went 2-7-1.
Okay.
Then he got, hurt playing behind that offensive line.
I also pulled out sack
my
numbers.
only point, and the reason why I asked that question is, I just don't understand why we have to make a definitive judgment right now on what that dude is.
Because I'll tell you why. Because that's all we got.
Because the coach has been fired, so who else are you going to go after?
We ain't got nothing else. Big Jeff got hurt.
Can't blame the guy walking down Division Street right now.
It's over, dog. We done pointed the fingers at management. We done scaved by them.
That is a great freaking point. That is a great point.
It's on them.
Like, who can you go after now?
Yeah.
So, Jack,
it's like the swarm of bees is going to go somewhere.
They got to go somewhere.
They're not just
You got all the honey on them.
They're not just going to sit there.
yes. So Jack said
That is a great point.
in the chat, what point is Babs making? My point is your quarterbacks that are drafted in the first round and first overall are coming to a very bad team, with a lot of holes. And I think the Titans had even more holes than maybe some of these other teams. And it's going to be hard to be successful. And I think we forget the learning curve going to the NFL. So my point is, look at those stats. Look at those rookie quarter. I mean, you would take Joe Burrow right now, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, he wasn't great when he first
he
started.
went from that 2-7-1 to the Super Bowl in 2 years, right?
Yes. And
Was that year 3 they went to the Super Bowl?
Year 3, yes.
Yeah, we all saw that.
Baker
too.
Mayfield, Goff, like you can look at some of these starts from these quarterbacks, and my point is it's too early to Bryce said no, he's hurt. True. Very true.
Yeah.
But my point is, it's too early to sit here and say, oh, Cam Ward's a bust. He's done. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
and that was the sacrifice they knew they was going to make with Joe Burrow, too, because you see what they did. Instead of investing in the O-line, they invested in weapons, and they went and got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and here we are again with him being hurt for the third time in his career.
Yep.
So, and missing a significant amount of time, too. So,
yeah,
let me season. Put this out there, too. So Cam Ward, through 7 games, has been sacked 30 times. 30 times.
Now, part of that's on him.
Part of that is on him.
Yep.
But
that is true.
We will point that out.
From these quarterbacks I pulled, Bryce Young in 16 games, 62 sacks. Joe Burrow in his 10 games, 32 sacks. Caleb Williams in his 17 games, 68 sacks. Trevor Lawrence, 32 sacks. Kyler Murray, 48 sacks. Baker Mayfield, 25 sacks. Jared Goff in his 7 games, 26 sacks. There's not a lot around him. And yes, some of that is on him, holding the ball on too long. But, like you said, the Titans were the worst team in the NFL last year. You can't expect it to be fixed or him to come in and play like a seasoned veteran in year 1, especially when his head coach got fired.
The hope is that he would have been better than he is right now.
That is.
I thought
you would have been seeing progression.
You see it.
You don't get to see the progression.
I thought yesterday he showed the most progression he has early on. Now, later in the game, it deteriorated.
So that negates, to me, that negates everything then. That negates the whole first half for me. Like what happened in the second half of the game, we shouldn't even see it. Don't even show, if you're going to show me what you did in the second half, don't even give me what you showed me in the first half. I don't need no sequel. Keep me at the first half. Tell me, hey, man, y'all pack it up and go home, dog. I think we done for today. We can get 20 minutes. I'm cool. I'll take 30 minutes. I'll take 30 minutes.
615-737-1045.
What about Josh Allen? Go pull Josh Allen's. Cousin Tony in the chat said, can we take time to reflect on Josh Allen?
This is the problem with all that, though. And this is the part that people are forgetting.
Oh, they've been good.
In all of those scenarios, you've trusted the people in the front office to get you over the hump. So it's not been all of this, well, I don't know in the other fan bases, but I haven't heard it as loud as here. It hasn't been going crazy about, oh, man, not again. You missed on this one. You missed on that one. You missed on this one. You missed on that one. These other franchises, New England with Drake May, they trusted in the front office to get it right. Detroit said, hold on, y'all be cool. We're going to trust in Dan Campbell, trust in us to get it right.
Awful start for Dan Campbell.
Awful. Like, that's what it is. So the problem lies, and I'm going to keep on going. I was there last week. I'm going to be there this week. Until the reins are given over to Mike Borgonzi. I don't care about them going hand in hand and making decisions. Till it's Mike Borgonzi in the captaincy. No more hand in hand. Give me him or give me death.
All right, Patrick Henry.
Borgonzi or death.
That's all I got.
Give me liberty or give me death.
But you got to trust in something.
Breaker, you're out.
Yeah, they saying be patient. But these other franchises, when we naming these other QBs, had a direction. And everybody was like, okay. They wasn't missing constantly over and over and having a rotating door. So that's where you leave the fan base and us watching like, damn, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Trust it again? We just tried to trust it.
Well, and we've said it. The common denominator here is Chad Brinker.
That's it.
Voice of the Vols.